What is meditation? Meditation is the process of hearing from God, hearing from Christ. Think of it this way. In prayer or during prayer, you are telling Christ, I've sinned, please forgive thy sin. I need guidance, blah, blah, blah. In meditation, you are hearing from Christ. Think of it again as a phone conversation. In prayer, you are doing the talking, blah, 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 blah. In meditation, you keep quiet and you listen. But you mentally listen, right? So how do you meditate? Very simple, yet very complex. In meditation, before you meditate, this is what you do. You first obviously make sure you're clean. Take a shower, clean. Because it's a holy process, meditation. You don't just approach it haphazard, So preferably if you're indoors, open the window. Breathe in and out through your nose, slowly. Do that about 15 times, just to cleanse the lungs and open your psychic centers and whatever, okay? After you finish doing that, sit down with, loose clothing, put your hands on your knees, your back straight, close your eyes, and invoke the following statement. May the divine essence of the cosmic cleanse me from all impurities, mind and body, that I may enter the celestial sanctum and attune in pureness and worthiness. So mote it be. Then you let go. So what happens is, during meditation, you don't think. You stop all thinking. That's kind of the objective, right? Because usually the mind wants to think, right? Okay, I want to go and talk to my girlfriend. I need to have something to eat. All that stops. During meditation, you just pay attention to your thoughts as they come. Let them go. They come, you let them go. You don't dwell on a thought. You don't focus on a thought. You just allow it to come and go. Then slowly, thoughts will subside. Your mind becomes blank or empty or pure. That's when God shoots in thoughts through intuition. You know what I mean? So you're not focusing on... So in meditation, you're not focusing on anything per se. You're changing your consciousness, your perceptions. So you make sure it's quiet around you. You're not listening to any music. You're not watching anything. There's nothing distracting you. It's just silent. In the Bible where it says, be still and know that I'm God. That's what you're stilling your thoughts. You're quieting the mind. You're focusing deep within yourself. That's the process of meditation. Relatively speaking, meditation is way more important than prayer. Many religious people have it the other way around. Why? In prayer, you are telling God, right? So, what's more important? What God tells you or what you tell God? Obviously the latter, right? What God tells you is more important than what you have to tell him. Obviously, duh. But the thing is, many are involved too much into prayer, which is okay. It's not a right and wrong thing. But you have to balance it, because it's okay to keep telling Christ, yeah, Jesus, please, guidance. You're going to go, yeah, I heard you, but I need to tell you what to do. So many people don't engage in that whole meditation process. Because if you don't engage in it, then you're not going to hear what Christ is going to tell you, right? Because Christ speaks during meditation. You're going to check him out right there through your third eye. You're going to see this visage, this image. During meditation, there's no verbalization. They're not words. It's all images and feelings and presence. The whole thing happening right there in your consciousness. I mean, if you're not used to it, it might sound weird, like, okay, we're not supposed to be talking to Jesus before he comes back, blah, blah, blah. But remember in Matthew 6:22, Christ says, open your eye so that you may walk in what? Spiritual light and not spiritual darkness. So when you focus right there during meditation, that's where the magic happens with Christ. There are many reasons why you can meditate. You can meditate just for a sense of inner peace. You know what? I'm just stressed. Just need to meditate. So meditation just releases stress from your soul. So it's like taking a shower from after a day's work. Meditation is like taking a shower. Just come back clean. Your soul is cleansed, not your body, but to catch the drift, right? You can meditate on a problem. Let's say academically, you're trying to figure out something, kind of not making sense of it. So meditation is the process where the divine fits in the missing puzzle to what you're trying to figure out. Remember when Yoda says, meditate on this, I will. So in meditation, you are connecting to the mind of God that has all the answers. But you have to be quiet, you have to be still, you have to be silent. The answer is going to come through you through either intuition, through a feeling. During the course of the day, you're going to be drawn to something that you're going to go, aha, now I see why I should add X, Y to that equation, blah, 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 whatever the problem is. You want to meditate. Should I marry this woman? Shouldn't I marry her? So you meditate on that. So meditation is just a direct link to what? The heavens. It's a direct link to God. So meditation is not really a choice. It's just something that just has to be part of your daily routine. It's a way of rejuvenating your relationship with God. If you're always praying and not meditating, you're not balanced. You know what I mean? Because you're telling God too much. He's already heard you. Okay? So He needs to now tell you, but you need to sit down and meditate. If you don't do that, then you keep praying, your prayers are not answered. You think, I've been praying for years, I'm not getting the answers, but you're not meditating. Meditating being the process of hearing from Christ, the Holy Ghost, the all, whatever you want to call it. So I think in a nutshell, we all catch the drift, right? Boom!